Hello, everybody. I am Eve the Empath, your spiritual transformational specialist, and I am here to deliver messages from Spirit. I am your spiritual coach. That's right, spiritual coach. I help you transform and realize your intrinsic value. It is Love Day, Venus Day. So, you know what we're going to do? Venus Love Readings. That's correct. Hello, him the poet. How are you? Can you hear me okay? How are you, darling? Let me know that you can hear me okay. Hello, Hector. Perfect. Got something on my lipstick. All right. A little muffled. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. I see you with the little video. Hello, Paula. Hey, Paulette. How are you today? Is that Tina? Hey, Tina. Good to see you. Keep Sweet Dreams joined. Hello, Sweet Dreams. How are you? I feel like I'm a little cluttered today. Everybody hear me okay? I'm doing well. No complaints. No complaints at all. Just out here living life. Trying to anyway. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to do two things at once, which is one, listen to music in the background so that I could post these videos, because sometimes I like to let the music work for me, and then other times I let y'all listen to it with me, but I want to put it straight to YouTube, and I don't want to have no copyright violation by playing music in the background. So don't look like it's gonna work today. We're just gonna keep it moving. Anywho, hey Amber, hello NJ. How are y'all feeling? I really wanted to hear some music though. Oh, thank you, Amber. How are you, darling? We're doing love readings today. Y'all know how it is. It is the weekend. How many of you guys are glad it is Friday? I know I am. I thought Friday was yesterday. Look, microphone. That's what I'm having issues with, the microphone. Hey, how are you? Question was, what was your favorite? Hold on. Wait. What did you say? Question, what was your favorite animal, and was it an owl? Huh. What was my favorite animal? That's a good question. You know, I'm not a big animal person, but I do love owls. Why you ask me about owls today? And then I'll tell you something else. Why you ask me about owls? I'm glad you're excited. It's Aquarius week. It is. I raised my vibration the other day, and now I have my second interview. Congratulations, beautiful. Keep raising that vibration, sweetheart. Keep raising that vibration. Jennifer. Hello, Natalie. How are you? It's Aquarius season. Prepared to be ghosted. I dreamed, because I made something, and the owl one made me think about you. I love owls. And this morning I was listening to the owl. There's this owl that kind of comes in my neighborhood, and aw, thank you, NJ. There's this owl that comes in my neighborhood, and I like hearing it. I'm going to eat and celebrate my grandpa's birthday and I'll be making jewelry. That's wonderful. What kind of jewelry do you make? I'm glad you're doing well. Hello, Kristen Carter. What? You gotta be kidding me. Why, thank you. Thank you, Sandra. Getting wasted. I'm going to celebrate my friend's birthday this weekend, so I'm excited about it. I'm excited. Hey, Nika. How are you feeling, sweetheart? How are things going for you? That really made me smile. Hello, Erica. Thank you. I hope I have fun, too. We gonna see. I'm gonna tell y'all about it on Monday. I'm gonna tell you if I have fun or not on Monday. But me and my friend, we tend to get along very well, so I don't know. I can't complain. Hello, loving me more, Darcy. But we gonna see, y'all. You gotta watch them Aquariuses. You know what I'm saying? Who else on here an Aquarius? If you're an Aquarius, let me see you. Erica, the admired Aries. Beaded bracelets, necklaces, earrings. I also buy wholesale and recraft it to my liking. That's beautiful. Speaking my truth a lot more and facing things head on. Okay. Alright. Gemini up in here. What's up, Gemini? Aquariuses are the best. To an Aquarius will say that they're the best. It's just like a Leo saying they're the best. But depending on who you date, they might beg to differ. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just never know. They say some comments were filtered, so I'm not sure what was said, but I ain't get it. Let's go through these. I got 45 minutes, y'all. 45 minutes from start to finish. Who we doing first? Love readings. What is that? Water? Is that water, Amber? Hi, Cindy. How you doing, sweetheart? Thank you for being here, even the bad ones. Where's Holla at? Cindy Houston. No, that's air. Is that water? Oh, yes, for waves. Okay, cool. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. Angels and guides come through for me from my water signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. When it comes to love. I think I hear my baby coming down the stairs. All right, what are you showing me? Give me a moment, y'all. I'm getting a clear vision. Wow. Wow, this is deep. Okay, so wow. I don't think I've ever had this clear of a vision through my candle the way I'm getting it right now. The first thing that I saw was a lady, a nice little Caucasian lady with a blue shirt coming through. I'm not sure who she's here for, but she's a nice little Caucasian lady, mid-age. She must have transitioned at mid-age. She popped in really quick, so she's somebody's guy, mid-age, like 45, 50. But what I'm seeing is it looks like some sort of is this a growth? Some sort of flower. It looks like some sort of flower. So somebody might be receiving some sort of flowers. Looks like yellow flowers, yellow roses. Or maybe somebody is here to help celebrate you, because it's looking like somebody is getting flowers. Typically, yellow is a color of friendship, but it's also the color of determination. So if you have been wondering about, like, it's so funny because we're on romance right now. Somebody is looking for romance. Somebody wants more of a friendship, but their friendship is more solid. That's what I'm seeing. Like, it has to be a water sign because I was literally calling on water. But what I'm seeing is that for some person on this live, what they're getting is feels like a love that's blossoming from a friendship, a solid friendship, someone who really cares for you. I'm also hearing that yellow might be your favorite color. Okay. Yellow might be your favorite color. Thank you, Spirit. I'm also seeing this is somebody who is either into like what I'm seeing is like rainbows and spheres. Rainbows and spheres. So they're showing me rainbows and they're showing me spheres. Like the spheres, like balls, maybe balls that have like those layers where light is refracted or reflected, right? Hey, Peace. Hey, Marley. Yellow has been a constant sign for me lately, representing hope and possible new growth. Your grandma loved yellow. Aw. Rainbows are your thing. I remember that rainbows are your thing. I think they wanted me to say it twice because I saw it twice. It came back. Something about a penny for luck. That's an old saying. So somebody who, I mean, they're really coming through with the channel. A penny for your thoughts. A penny for your thoughts. Somebody wants to know what's on your mind, guys. There's somebody here that has some sort of suitor or somebody who is like really thinking about you and they want to know what's on your mind. If you've ever heard that phrase, a penny for your thoughts, that is definitely somebody coming through for you. It could be somebody who just like has this wisdom, but someone wants to know, this friend really wants to know what's on your mind. Oh my God. All right, I'm loving it. How is everybody feeling? 333-444-555. Thank you. Who's that? Navia? Welcome. Thank you. Navia, I don't know why the energy of Lilith is coming through for you, but literally I saw Lilith when I looked at your name, not in a bad way, so don't take it personal. Lilith is actually a very, very powerful being or type of energy that comes through. Whenever I think about the Lilith energy, that's that take charge, moving forward. But it's also an energy of equity, not just equality, but equity. Do I offer mentorship? I do classes from time to time. Mostly, I do coaching. Most of my clients are coaching clients. So I do coach, yes. But maybe that's something that I will think about because it's interesting. This rising when I was working coming in, I felt the energy of mentorship, and so it might be something that I need to look at a little bit closer. Hello, Queen Namaste. Thank you, Nika. Thank you. All right. So I'm just clearing out the space. Water signs, let's get it. Love on your mind, huh? Let's get it. What's new with the love for our beautiful? Okay. This card don't want to go back in the deck. You say, yes, I'm a Pisces. I love it. This card does not want to go back in the deck. Currently on water signs. I got 45 minutes. Y'all got to keep me on task, so no sidetrack, all right? This card does not want to come out, does not want to go back in the deck. And even though this is a 9 of Cups, which is a card of success, I want to say what stood out to me was this person got their arms folded. Someone's defensive here. Somebody is trying to protect themselves. Somebody is afraid to take things to another level, especially when it comes to love. Somebody is afraid to take something to another level. And I'm not quite sure why, but something has you wanting to protect. It could be assets or money. Maybe you're attracting somebody with money, or maybe you're somebody who has nice resources and you want to protect the finances that you have. And so when it comes to love and resources, you're like, back up. I really am dodging love right now. Water signs, Pisces, Camp. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes. So what I'm seeing, and since this card came out the deck for you, making sure that you allow yourself, if you want love, make sure you allow yourself space to open up, because you have your heart chakra blocked. It's like, nah, fam, you ain't getting in here. All right. So I'm going to pull a couple little cards here and see what's going further with this 9 of Cups energy. Water signs. When it comes to love, who else is in their energy? Who else is in the energy of my water signs? Y'all dripping. Somebody emotions are. Somebody is actually, what I'm feeling and hearing is, because I heard came through drip. Somebody feels very sexy. Yes, dear God, please unblock my heart chakra. That's an easy peasy thing, sweetheart. We have the Fortress. Somebody, like I said, If you're a water sign dealing with an Aquarius right now, you got your defenses up. You see that this could be a possible love match here, but right now you have your defenses up. You're staying in your power. You don't want to allow yourself in. This is an energy of being unbreakable. Somebody's not getting in, not coming in close. So keep that in mind. If you're a water sign dealing with an Aquarius, What else? If you're a water sign dealing with a Pisces, or if you are a Pisces, some of you are crying over spilled milk. Sometimes y'all are feeling like things didn't work out for your best and highest good. It's time to clean up some things, make some changes, make some small adjustments, right? Somebody is holding on to things that happened. 5 is a number of transformation. It's time for you to let things go. Transform is part of your life. You say, my ex is an Aquarius. I definitely understand. Clean up time, let go. It's time for you to do a little mirror work. Get in the mirror and start to understand that these little minor nuances that you're holding on to, they're not here to serve your best and highest good if you hold on to them. They're just not. Thank you, Spirit. I'm looking at Scorpio, energy, Cancer, and Pisces. Please. It's time for you to allow yourself to get more emotionally connected. The High Priestess is here. Trust your intuition when it comes to love, okay? When it comes to love, trust your intuition. It's time for you to go a little bit deeper. It says you need to allow yourself to feel deeper. You said, I got hit with a huge reality check yesterday. Ooh, definitely understand. Reality checks are never fun at first, but it's the realization that they are great in the end. Thank you, Empress Lioness, for sharing out the live. This is time for you to take things to a new level. Your heart is being centered. Connect yourself to nature and things that are for your best and highest good. Right now I'm seeing the Black Widow. So if someone is, and this is another person, somebody is dealing with some sort of betrayal, or you're worried about somebody betraying you. Grand Rising, Miss Koya. What I'm seeing here with this Aquarius energy coming through, that you feel like somebody's trying to trap you. They might be low vibrational or poisonous. Maybe you don't feel like you have a lot of control when it comes to this person, but when it comes to love, I feel like you're protecting yourself. Again, it was a very strong energy of let me protect myself. I ain't got time for it, okay? What I'm seeing right now is that you feel like there's some sort of danger, and it could be. You're not quite sure what a person's intentions are. You're not sure what they're really wanting for you, or perhaps what you're wanting from them. Perhaps you're the Black Widow in this situation. Somebody who is trying to take, somebody who is toxic. Perhaps you've dealt with a lot of toxic situations, or perhaps you're the toxic one. There's a lot of Aquarius energy coming in with this water connection. The other thing is, what I'm seeing is that maybe it's time for you to be a little bit more generous, or accept the generosity that's coming in through that is happening from other people. If you have a hard time receiving, especially if you're in this stuck energy, meaning like I'm protecting myself, I'm protecting my heart, then it's time for you to truly allow yourself to relax and learn to receive, okay? That's one of the biggest things that I enjoy about this life, is that I have to be open to receive. Yes, Nika, you took the words literally right out of my mouth. Excuse me, you took the words right out of my mouth. To alleviate the suffering in your life, sometimes you got to learn how to trust. Meditation has really helped me. I'm glad, because it's a really big thing. Meditation is really a powerful force to be reckoned with. You've been telling me that since we met. Yes, I have. But you know what? It's a mirror image. There are certain things that we have to learn how to do. Here we got Libra energy coming through on our water sign. So if you're dealing with a Libra, right now you might be feeling a little bit out in the cold, or you might be asking for some sort of separation. You could be in separation with your person right now. A little bit deeper with this, something is changing in this relationship or in this connection. So if you're in tune or aligned with a Libra and y'all are in separation, something is changing. Right now it's up in the air. Anything can happen, okay? Yes, and grateful and open. I always give but get zero back. Be mindful of your words. Vintage writers. Be mindful of your words. In the past, I used to attract people who didn't, in the past, I didn't always know my value. And because I wanted to receive the level of love that I gave out to other people, I attracted vampiric or vampiro type energy in my life. But going forward, I am realizing, I am understanding, comprehending how much beauty that I have on the inside. And so what the universe is showing me, that I have the ability to protect myself. I can put a bubble of protection around myself that won't allow people who are not for my best and highest good to infiltrate and pierce my layers of protection. But I can still be open to love. I'm just only defending myself for people who are not for my best and highest good. And what I am looking at is what they're reflecting back to me. I'm looking at people as a mirror. How can I see people as a mirror? How can I look at each person in my life, right? And as I look at each person individually, not judging each person by the mistakes of other people and the choices that I've made in the past, now I am truly able to move forward in my life. I am truly able to see things as they truly are. I can say I have been fortunate and blessed in this transition in my life, period. Right now, in this particular space of my life, the universe, in my intention jar, put in a request for a partner. And let me tell you, I asked for a partner and I asked for love. And they come and they show up. But sometimes the way we think they show up isn't always the way they show up. I didn't specify romantic love. And now I'm glad that I didn't, because there is a vast difference between genuine love and romanticism. And a lot of times we say we want love, but what we're looking for is romanticism. Somebody to stroke our ego, somebody to comfort us, somebody to offer us intimacy, somebody to pour into us in ways that we're not always willing to do for ourselves. But what I was blessed with, what I was allowed to have, is a partner, a friend, a person that actually understands and allows me to be myself 100%, and they can be 100% themselves. And that is one of the most beautiful, authentic relationships that you can have. It's not sexual, it's not physical, it's beautiful. And when I say I manifested it, I put it in a jar. Now, in the midst of me creating this energy and calling this energy into my life, what I also called was the ability to rewrite the way I see things when it comes to romance, when it comes to love, and the way I view men. The way I used to view men was, if a man treated me a certain type of way, he must like me. He must love me. He must really care about me. But what I have been able to realize and witness in real time is men can really compartmentalize, and not just men, compartmentalize how they deal with a woman. And just because a woman is being, just because he is allowing himself to be sexually active with this woman, and just because he does nice things for this woman, doesn't mean that he wants to pursue her in a romantic relationship. Be mindful. Listen to what a person tells you. If a person tells you they ain't ready for a relationship, what they're saying is they don't see you as relationship material at this time. So don't go over giving to a person who's already told you they don't want you like that. It was the best thing I ever could have received. When I tell you this gift was so loaded on so many levels, I'm not kidding. I'm like, wow. Beautiful friendship. I mean, like, you ever have a person who act goofy like you and sing like you and do stuff like you, but then there's other nuances that's just not like you, but you get to appreciate it, because sometimes we put pressure on our partners when it's romantic, when we're physically active with them, when we're intimate with them, but intimacy comes on so many levels. So, water signs, as I close this reading, I'm going to get y'all one more card, but as I close this reading, if love, this Nine of Cups is really what you want, if this Nine of Cups is really what you want, which is what I'm seeing, is a happy omen, stop being defensive. Be determined to be open and allow love to flow through. See, water is meant to collect in your cups. You're meant to collect things in your cups. Your cup should not be empty. The scripture says that my cup is overflowing, right? And the Nine of Cups is a card of overflow. So when you think about love, I can't pour from an empty cup, but I can't receive when my cup is turned over either. Okay? I can't receive when my cup is turned over. if my cup is turned over, that means I don't want to drink. I don't want it. So make sure that your actions and that your energy aligns with the thing that you're calling into your life, so that when it shows up, you recognize it and you can have your cup ready. When you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Last card for my water signs as I close this reading. Who we doing next? Last card for my water signs. Here we go. Air signs on deck. Last card for my water signs as we pull the air signs in. Work through your fears, baby. Work through your fears. Whatever kind of fear that's been holding on to you with this Scorpio energy, baby, you need to work through it. And let me tell you something. The Scorpio energy is such a powerful energy to use, because it is really saying in this particular space, life, death, rebirth. There's always a cycle happening. Do you see this beautiful new moon coming in? Life, death. Let the things that don't serve you die. Allow transitions to happen naturally. And then welcome in the rebirth, the transmutation of whatever that energy is. Okay? Work through your fears, whatever they are. Whatever has you resisting the love that you keep saying that you won't. It's on you, baby. All right? Let's get it. Air signs, let's go. Where y'all at? Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra energy. Sun, Moon, Rising. Don't forget to check your Venus placements. Now, I want to remind you that these are general readings and they may not apply to you. This is not intended to be advice for medical and financial. I am not a doctor. I am not a lawyer. I am not your financial professional. I am a spiritual transformational specialist who loves to read tarot. So if the message doesn't resonate, please don't eat from the plate, okay? Only take what is necessary for you, all right? Make your decisions wisely. Nevia, I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad it resonates. Right? I'm understanding as I am growing, I need to make room for my gift. And my gift is really making room for me, meaning I am allowing the world to see me in a way that they just don't get to see me on a regular basis. But I also have to make sure that I say the things that keep me safe. So your decisions are yours alone to do. But I'm just telling you what the cards say. Air signs, let's go. Clearing out this energy from our water signs, moving in new energy. Thank you, guys. Angels, for coming through. Yes. I'm excited. Miss Koya, your little family so cute. Miss Koya, Grand Rising. Miss Yolanda, have not missed air. Poonam, we are currently getting ready to start our air signs. Let's go. Air signs, let's go. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, let's go. Sun, Moon, Rising, check your Virgo placements. Venus in Cancer in the 6th house. 6th house is your house of health and wealth. Health and wealth. So if your Venus is in the 6th house, that's a good placement. Now, we have the 4 swords in reverse coming through for my beautiful air signs. 4 swords in reverse, guys. I don't want this deck right now. I appreciate you, but I don't want to play with you right now, okay? I want to use you for something else. 4 swords in reverse is a very interesting card, especially when it comes to love, because it talks about communication and the way you see things. Now, this could be a time where you need to contemplate things. There could be something on the mend, or you need to mend something. There might be a time for you to extend an olive branch when it comes to love. When you get the 4 swords in reverse, hey, sweetheart. I didn't want to disturb you. I saw your message.
Okay.
I just didn't want you, when you told me that you didn't rest well, I wanted you to rest. That's all. I love you.
You look beautiful today.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Plain hot water in your cup. Now I got lemon in it too.
7:30.
7:45. I'm only on air signs, but I'm staying on task. Okay. Four of Cups, Four of Swords in reverse here talks about refusal, ignoring resentment. And it says, should I sleep on an issue rather than taking action? How can I be more centered and calm? How can I rely on my spiritual wisdom, and what facts am I ignoring and why? And that's what I thought. Like I said, when it comes to communication and seeing your partner, when it comes to love, whether you're single, attracting new love or not, it's all in the mindset that you carry at this particular time in your life. And I might be looking like I'm a little dissociated, but I'm really not. Because what I'm feeling here is a need to either release yourself from either some sort of obligation that you have put yourself in. Maybe it's a relationship and you're trying to determine if it's something that you need to hold on to. Releasing yourself from an obligation can also sometimes be the mindset that you hold regarding the situation. Sometimes we hold people in a higher regard than what we need to. Hello, Sarah J. Sometimes it's not that we hold people in such a high regard, but we hold ourselves in a low regard. So there's some sort of mindset shift that needs to occur here. I'm seeing an anchor, and it's interesting because I'm not just seeing an anchor, I'm actually seeing a skull. It's almost like something is dead and buried, right? If you were to think about somebody who died in the ocean, who was intentionally thrown in the ocean, their skull would be there attached to the anchor where their body has now decayed, right? But their skull is still there, and that's what I'm seeing, this skull with this anchor. Something in the mindset, deeply set in your emotions, is what keeps you from having the type of love connection. Now, yes, these will be on YouTube. Now, what I'm seeing here is, and this isn't even just on the card, this is what Spirit is allowing me to see. When we adjust the mindset, either it gives us the clarity that we need to cut ties, or it changes our perspective so that we can have healing, if that makes sense. In love, it talks about you're refusing to see, this is so funny, you're refusing to see and be honest with yourself and accept the truth, confirming that there might be a problem, and it may be unsavory, but diluting yourself will be more painful. That's wild. That's wild. I say that because I'm not the type of person that's literally going to memorize each and every single card, but I do have a general meaning or understanding of each card. And I really do allow Spirit to show me what they want me to say when I do these readings. I saw the skull with the anchor, and literally it allows you to see the perspective that you need to see. Thank you, Vintage Writers. I appreciate that. I really do. Now, with that being said, whatever you're dealing with or whoever you're dealing with, it could be you put them on a pedestal and it's really time to humble that image that you have, or maybe they've put you on a pedestal, but there's something where you're not communicating, or they're not communicating clearly, or you're allowing yourself to be delusional about this situation. So let's go a little deeper. Thank you, air signs. Okay. So we have a Pearl, Cancer energy. There's an energy of you need to open up or trust your intuition here. There's things that are hidden, and it takes time for you to go deeper. You need to take a deep dive. Hey, Nissan, so good to see you, sweetheart. There's a need to develop your character or showcase your energy. Showcase who you are. Come from behind the mask, okay? There's layers here. Layers. That's so funny. They said layers to this SHIT, but I'm going to say this. When you think about an onion, the more you peel back, the more layers you uncover. This is good for you and the person that you're dealing with, whether it's a new love or it's an existing love. There's something that needs to be peeled back. You need to go deeper. And that allows you the time to use your wisdom, your discernment, your intuition to uncover the things that are really hidden from you, right? Because on the surface, things may look very pretty. They may look beautiful. But if you ever recognize a pearl, Pearls are amazing. They are beautiful, but they go through some things in order to develop this beautiful luxury or jewel, right? This jewel isn't something that just pops out of nothing. This jewel is the birth of an irritant, the birth of something that was frustrating and friction and contrast to the natural state of this clam, right? So in order for you to see things, you have to go deeper, right? This is a time for emotional intelligence, but it's also a great time for you to use your intuition and go deeper to uncover the things that you may not really want to see. Jess, the success, thank you so much for the shout out yesterday. I was so excited to see your video. I'm definitely been enjoying your videos for sure, but oh my gosh, you and Koya and Nika, y'all are really awesome for shouting me out, and I'm so grateful because you just never know who will hear, and it really makes my heart smile. 100%. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. And for those people who send me referrals, thank you as well, because referrals are almost like the best thing ever, because you don't refer to people that you don't trust, and trust is very important. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you made my heart smile. I think I was smiling for hours. All right, air signs, let's go back. Let's get back in that thing. Come on. Angels and guides, give me more on my air signs. Thank you. So right now, it might be a time for you to reinvent the wheel, right? Spirit is saying it's okay to fail. So if you feel like you're not having success in this connection, it's okay to start again. I love you too. I love you too. I love you all. I really do. When I say that the universe blessed me with an abundance of love, it's like the support. Hey, Savage Mo, how are you, baby? I'm so glad to see you. The abundance of love that I receive on a daily basis has really enriched my heart. And coming from a place, of healing and change, it really makes a difference when you can see in real time just how much you're supported by the universe. The universe is reflecting to me what I feel like the heart that I have. And until you see your own heart, you can never really experience that love the way you want to. So my challenge to everybody on this live today is, if you want to have the best love in your life, open your heart and open it to yourself, man. Open it to yourself. Like, touch on your heart and be like, oh, I love you. I appreciate you. Yes, that sucker got me, but I appreciate you for letting me see the truth. Like, whatever, which is actually quite relative to these air signs. Now, I will say that it might be time for you to become a little bit more modern. So maybe you're doing things, what do they say? That it's insanity. Hey, Essentially Yours. It says that it's insane to do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. Hey, Mama Bear, thank you. I'm so glad to see you too, honey. And perhaps you might be doing the same thing over and over. It's time for you to utilize some of this Leo energy. If you're dealing with a Leo, perhaps it's time for you to set a new trend, or perhaps like I said, step your game up. Be honest, be open. Is there something that you desire more? Or maybe you need to go back to the drawing board with this particular connection. But it's groundbreaking. For some of you guys, if you've recently attracted a Leo, or if you have a Leo energy in your life, I am seeing that this is a very strong connection here. But again, doing the same things over and over. Spirit is saying practice makes perfect. Hey, Mimi, how are you? Practice makes perfect. We got two coming out. Libra and Scorpio energy coming through. Now with this Libra energy, I'm seeing that there's swords and scales, like truth and justice. So again, there could be some components to your connection that may not be quite balanced. This is an opportunity for you guys to make amends or to cut ties altogether. It's like, show up for me and give me what you say you're gonna give me, or I'm gonna have to cut you loose. Some of you guys might be dealing with some law situations, especially in your connection. It could be legal matters. Some people might be walking away. But Spirit is saying you're asking to be heard. You're wanting to be heard. I need to be heard. Water was done first, but I will be putting these on YouTube. Okay, so if you don't already follow me on YT, go ahead and follow me on YouTube. Hit the notification button, and when I upload new content, including these, you will be notified. Right now, there's this energy of cutting to the chase. Some of you guys might be feeling like somebody might be leading you on, leaving you on, especially if you're dealing with some sort of Libra. So Libra and air quality or air quality control. If you're dealing with a Libra and an air sign, another air sign connection, Gemini, Aquarius, and another Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, another Libra. If you have some sort of connection like that, right now there's legal battles and you're really ready to put this to bed. This looks like you're ready to make amends, or somebody's ready to make amends. They're appealing to you. They're saying, look, let there be justice. I am tired. Thank you, Mimi. I appreciate you, sweetheart. So there's something about making everything on a fair level game. And some of you guys may be tired of dealing with somebody because it hasn't been fair. Now, if you're dealing with a Scorpio here, air signs with a Scorpio, trust your intuition. It's time for you to use your discernment here. I see that there's this energy of future planning, worrying about the past. It could also be a past connection, like past life connection, and you know that you have a past with this person or a present future with this person, but there could be something in the back of your mind that keeps you, like some self-sabotage. Are you the saboteur in your life? Thank you, Spirit. Are you the saboteur in your life? Are you the one that is keeping things from flowing the way they need to do, right? Are you the one that's not seeing things clearly? It's time for you to trust your intuition. And if you haven't cultivated, and if you have not cultivated, grown a relationship with your intuition, then you need to. Okay? It is time for you to trust your inner knowing. It's time for you to trust your inner knowing, especially when you're dealing with this Scorpio energy, okay? When you're thinking about this person, or when you're thinking about manifesting for the future, because premonition is here, manifesting for the future, be mindful about the perception and making sure you trust your intuition. You guys may have a past life connection. However, what is your gut telling you? Trust your gut. Are you seeing things clearly? Okay. What else for my air signs? We have Sag coming through for you guys. Sag and air signs. There's a spark of curiosity. Somebody might be kind of getting to know a nice little Sag. You might be attracted to a nice little Sag, or you could be getting reacquainted with a nice little Sag. It's time for you to hear the call, but make sure you do a little research, because there might be a little darkness there. You could be going down a rabbit hole. Don't just jump too quick for the rabbit. I'm just saying, don't be mad at me. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? Some of you guys have a very specific question in regards to your relationship. You want to know if it's on track. The Spirit is saying yes for some of you. Some of you guys, this is a blessing, a truth fulfilled. It's interesting because I'm seeing these yellow flowers here, which is what I saw in the last flame, like when I was reading the flame. So for some of you guys, especially if this is a new connection, because it feels very fresh, very young, you could be dating somebody younger than you. This could be same-sex relationship, not necessarily male to female, but it does feel like female to female relationship where things are starting to move a little bit faster. That's the energy that I'm getting. Definitely getting same-sex relationship. It's coming through strong. So if you are looking for a partner of the same gender, and if you're wondering if this gender is moving, right? If this relationship is moving forward, the answer is yes. Alyssa, these are general readings. There are no costs associated with them. My personal one-to-one readings are starting at $44.44. Now, if you're dealing with a Virgo energy coming through, Spirit is saying pay attention to the fine detail. Don't assume things, right? Just because things look one way doesn't mean that that's exactly what it is. It's time for you to inspect things a little bit deeper. If you're new to a connection, Spirit is saying pay attention to the red flags. If you're already in a connection with somebody, Spirit might say they have there might be an undertone in your relationship, and Spirit is saying read between the lines. If you have a communication problem, which is what I saw in the beginning, if you self-sabotage, which is what I saw in the beginning, you need to pay attention to the red flags. What is being presented to you? Look at all of what is being said to you, not just what you think, not just what they say, but what is their body language? What are their actions saying to you? This is a time for you to pay close attention. There could be some information that's not being said. It could be something that you need to research. Be careful. I'm not telling you to go look for it. I'm new to a connection, but he's also talking to another girl, making me step back. Don't step back. I mean, if he talking to other people, you talk to other people. You ain't in nothing committed. As long as he ain't committed, you ain't committed. Keep it moving. Make him show you that's what you want. Don't chase, you attract. And if he's giving more energy to something else, then fine, let him be. I can feel the energy, and I feel like you're a very beautiful human being. You ain't got to know at all. Like, I'm feeling like you need to give a little bit more assertiveness in the way you present yourself. Confidence. Yes. Like, I am the prize, because you are a prize. Sometimes people don't really know what they want. You know, real talk. Sometimes people really don't know what they want. Anywho, back to the readings. We got Libra energy coming through again. You guys might be attracting something new. If you're a Libra air sign, or if you're thinking about dating another Libra, it looks like it could be a nice little connection here. I'm seeing that it's time for you to, one, splurge on yourself, right? It's time for you to celebrate yourself. Something good is happening in the love connection area. But what Spirit is saying, it's time for you to do things right, okay? It's time for you to do things right. Not the way you used to do it, but the way you used to do it, where it was causing you dis-ease and discomfort. It's time for you to do it right. There's a romantic energy around here. It looks like somebody want to spoil you. Somebody really wants to get somebody. Can it be Gemini, Libra? It can be. It can be, but it's giving more Libra, if that makes sense. But it could be. Very much so. I see somebody really want to, and when I see the word aphrodisiac, to me that sounds like a tasty snack, like they want to sop you up on a biscuit. It's giving, I really want to romantically be connected to you, but Spirit is saying also give yourself that same level of love. Don't trust on them to just do it for yourself and celebrate yourself. Your mood is going to be up. This person is it's not a vampire. This is an up energy. Anything else for my air signs? Anything else for my air signs? I'm hearing air sign with Pisces. Air sign with a Pisces. Is that what I'm hearing? Air signs with a Pisces. Right now, if you have a specific query about a Pisces, Spirit is saying, yeah, it's possible. Just stay on track. Whatever it is that you're expecting from this person, give it time to unfold naturally. 7 is here. It's so interesting. Yeah, it's so funny because this card is actually like a 50-50, which is what hey Tanae, what Pisces represents. It's like the yin and the yang. So what I'm seeing here is stay in your feminine energy, one, if you're female, and if you're a male, make sure that you allow yourself to show your feminine energy, meaning your partner needs to see the soft side of you, or the person that you're entertaining, they need to see the softness in you, because I'm seeing this dainty kind of loving energy. But right now, there could be something that keeps them from moving forward first. Right now, they're a little bit unpredictable when it comes to their energy, but they want to see your soft side, okay? They're taking very critical notes, okay? No, baby, you haven't. Neither of those have been done yet. Anything else for my air signs? Yeah, legalities might be coming up. Somebody is really taking a step back. Sagittarius energy coming through. Pay attention. Pretty much everything in this reading for my air signs when it comes to love is really kind of honing in on self-sabotage and paying attention to what's being presented for you, right? Looking at things as they really are. A lot of the readings have said that. A lot of the different signs have said the same thing. There's a couple of new beginnings that feel very strong, but I see walking away from something. Right? I see somebody going solo dolo. And I see it happening soon. Okay. I see people, I see some legal matters here, and this is the second time legal matters is coming up. So there's something moving on, and I don't mean like, oh, we're getting married. I mean like, oh, we're walking away from this. This is somebody who's finally asserting their own positive energy. They're saying, look, I'm tired. I'm looking at things for what they are, and I'm moving forward. Okay. One last card for my air signs as we move forward. Who are we doing next? Who are we doing next? One last card. Earth signs, let's go. Natalie got it. Hey, Darcy. Let's get this one moon card for my air signs as we move on to Earth. Oh. Yeah. See, conclusions within reach. Something's concluding, you know, and it doesn't necessarily, I have to be mindful of the way I deliver that, because when I say conclusions are being delivered, it doesn't mean the end of it doesn't mean the end of a relationship. It could be the end of a cycle, the end of a process, the end of self-sabotage, the end of a lack of love for self. It's really diving deeper into one's own psyche and getting more into your own energy and understanding what's being presented to you, okay? Whew. Yeah. So, that's what I got for y'all. Let's clear this energy. Y'all gotta work on y'all energy, air signs. Okay? You gotta build yourself. And I mean that. If you are an air sign and you have allowed for the new beginnings and you have been allowing yourself to kind of be down into that dumpy kind of energy, not necessarily seeing your value, I want you to build for yourself. I'm seeing carnelian. The spirit is really kind of really honing in on this carnelian, and it's a crystal of action. So maybe buy a piece of carnelian and really kind of hone in on moving forward, taking action, quantified steps to achieve a goal. Write a goal. Determine what your next steps are going to be. What is the end that you have in mind? What is the vision that you have for your life? If you don't have a vision, then how the hell you know where you're going, right? Like, if you don't have a vision for yourself, how do you know where you're going to go? Time to get more focused and creative in what it is that you desire for yourself so that you can create that, because you are creators. You are creators, okay? Thank you for allowing me to clear out the space for our beautiful, beautiful air signs. Yeah, there's this, it's so interesting because this is warm right here. And I don't know, the warmth kind of caught me. And, you know, maybe your heart needs to be a little bit warmed, or I don't know. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I went looking for the video from the other day and it says the last two videos. No, I haven't uploaded yet the last two yet because they wouldn't let me download it. I tried to download it 2 days in a row and it wouldn't download yet. So I was waiting for today. So when I have more time to be able to hold the phone open while it downloads. So you should see those go up tonight. You should see about 3 of them today's and the next couple of days, okay? Yeah, be a little bit more open to your heart. Earth signs, let's get it. Get y'all some carnelian, okay? Carnelian. Ooh. Earth signs. And one last thing is that I feel like there's a lot of change coming in. So don't be surprised with the change. This card fell out. Six of Cups, nostalgia. Somebody is coming in strong, earth signs. There's like a romantic type of energy. This is a yin and yang energy. Y'all complement each other when it comes to love. I don't know what that was that just flew by, but it flew by my phone. I don't know. Last night I saw this it felt like a little bitty moth. And moths are very symbolic of transformation, of birth, of death and birth and rebirth. Of birth, death, and rebirth. The symbology of a moth is to transform, literally. And then when you think about the moth itself, like they're attracted to the light, the flame to the light. Oh, you saw it too? I was trying to get it. I don't know where it went, but it just kind of reminds me that, don't take life for granted, Don't take life for granted. It could literally mean like a change or a transition. It could literally mean that there is death, but I'm not feeling death, but just kind of keep that in mind. And also, thank you, Spirit, for reminding me about the moth to the flame. Sometimes the flame is dangerous to the moth because once it gets in the flame, it dies, right? So be mindful what you're attracting and what you're attracted to, because it might feel like it's something that feels good. It's like, oh, this is good. And then it gets you and then you're done, It's not too odd that happens. So we got nostalgia here. This is a very solid, feels like, I don't know. It feels friendly. Like 2 peas in a pod. Thank you, Spirit. 2 peas in a pod coming through. Like, and I like the word compliments because we're not exactly the same, but we complement each other. So if you're attracting something new or attracting a new love, or if you're in a partnership and you're an earth sign, this is a nice match. They remind you of something safe, and you can share longevity and memory here. One thing to keep in mind, though, with this particular card, the card of nostalgia, is that it does rehash a lot of childhood memories. So it's important to bring forth the positive aspects of your childhood when you're in relationship with your partner. And the reason that you want to do that is because a lot of times our partners are here to help us heal, right? And we're here to help them heal. They complement us, and they mirror us in so many ways. In the beginning, it's always beautiful, right? Because in the beginning, we remember that love covers a multitude of sins. But as time passes, we start to nitpick. We start to pick apart the flags that we said that we didn't care about in the beginning. And so it's a great opportunity for you to truly see the differences that you guys have and pour love into those aspects of this partnership, right? So thinking about what you experienced as a child in regards to relationships and the foundations and the things that you've experienced, it's important to remember that if I bring a certain mindset to this connection, then I will have a certain mindset, expectation, and experience in this connection. No matter how much I try to change the trajectory, if I continue with a certain mindset, I will continue on a certain path with this connection. Do I want history to repeat itself? And if it's good history, then yes, I want history to repeat itself. But I also want to evolve. I want to grow. I want to experience the fullness of what I came here for. Now, the Six of Cups, when it comes to love, let me give you your questions. When it comes to love, yeah, I feel thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing such a sweet love here. It's so beautiful. I'm really, so Spirit is showing me this connection of my little nephew when he was a little boy. He was like 4 years old, and he had this little friend because my sister was dating this young woman who had a little niece, and her little niece was pretty. She had these pretty little hazel eyes. But my little nephew, Morgan, loved her. Like, he was so sweet and romantic to her at the age of 4. Like, how does that happen? And that's what I'm feeling here. Like, I feel like this sweet, gentle, like, I just want to I just wanna love you. That kind of energy coming through for you guys right now. So it's a beautiful compliment here. And I feel like you want to reciprocate, but I definitely feel like there's this, there's something holding you back. Okay? Keep that in mind. Something holds you back. You have to kind of ask yourself, what is it that I'm afraid of? What am I afraid to release? What am I afraid to maybe show? If will they still love me if you know what I'm saying? Like, we say that often. What if? Well, if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk, and y'all could be drunk in love. No, I'm kidding, but seriously, be open to allowing yourself to experience the fullness of a person by being as vulnerable as you can be, right? Because you lose nothing from being authentic. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. You lose nothing by being authentic, but you gain the world. Because if a person doesn't like you for who you really are, do you really want them? I think not. Like, whatever it is that you feel like is the thing that you don't really want to show, baby, it's okay. So again, examining that part of your childhood, and it's definitely from childhood, some sort of perception, and realizing that you are a prize. It doesn't matter what you've done and who you've done it to. Once you start to realize your value, and I had this conversation with my client last night, and it's something that I got from the author. I don't remember his name, but the book is Awakening the Genius Within. Awakening the Genius Within. And he said, at what point does a law start to work for me? And I want you to think about that, because we live in a world where law is important, right? We have spiritual laws that we have no control over. We have universal laws like gravity, right? We don't control gravity. Gravity is just there. And we abide by the laws of gravity, right? You abide by most of the laws of the land, right? And there are other spiritual laws that you must also abide by. But when you're not abiding by them, they're not working for you. You're working against it, like a salmon swimming upstream. But when you make a conscious decision to say, I'm going to let this law work in my favor, the moment you decide to say yes to the law is the moment it starts to work for you. Whatever that law is. Whatever that is. So the moment you decide that I release the need to hide, the need to disguise myself and live in my authenticity is the moment I can truly attract the type of relationship within my partners. Because you open up the space for them to be authentic. There's this young lady who works with me, and I grew up where if you were a person of color, and I can only speak to my experiences. So if my experience doesn't relate, hey, I apologize, but it is what it is. As a person of color in a corporate world, you had to speak a certain type of way. We call it code switching. We would speak a certain type of way, dress a type of way, but when we would go home, we would be more lax in our conversation and the things that we say, how we talk to our friends. And I think a lot of people like that. It's not just people of color, but it was so ingrained in us, especially me. And so this young woman, she would laugh loud, and I'm like, oh my God, she's ghetto. That was the judgment. But what was I really judging? I'm going to tell you what I was judging. I was judging her ability to truly show up as herself when I did not have the courage to do so. Everything is a reflection. She was being herself, and people loved her. I'm so lucky.
No.
I got one more side after this. I'm almost done.
You already
I'm behind. I can't get it done in 5 minutes, but I'll be done with them.
No, I see you behind. You like 5
I'm 5 minutes behind.
Late,
I'm 5 minutes late. Y'all, I'm trying this 45-minute thing. It's not working yet, but I'm going to get there.
It could work. You had did the air songs for 20, 30 minutes. And you know what? I was trying to come in.
They can hear us. So with that being said, When you can't show up authentically in your connections, you don't get to experience. Marlene, nobody asked you. No, I'm just kidding. You do not get to experience the authenticity of your partner. Understand? When you don't show up authentically, you don't get to experience the authenticity of your partner. And isn't that what you want? You want the real them. You want the genuine compliment to this person. So, with that being said, earth signs, what else is going on? I haven't even got to the other cards yet because I had to tell stories. I'm not supposed to tell stories. Oh, see, I told you this was a sweet love. I told you, I could feel it. It talks about soulmates, right? You guys have a soulmate connection here. Two of a kind. What did I tell you? Two of a kind. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. But I be trying to get through the tarot. Two of a kind, right? Look at this. It's so funny because I literally had a thought this rising about how I love to be courted. It's my favorite thing. And the one thing the Taurus did with me, he courted me. Y'all know me and that Taurus is like, ugh. But I truly know that we had a soulmate connection. But it requires you to be authentic. It requires you to be your whole self. And it requires healing. Your connections should never stay in the same place. They are meant to grow. Look at this heart. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Look at this love here. It's so beautiful. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Is this for the earth? Yes. This is earth signs. So check your Venus placement because I got an earth Venus. Yeah, somebody compliments you here. This is a strong union here, a strong attraction, and it has long-term potential. But what needs to happen? Authenticity. Both. It's either you're attracting. Okay, be safe. If you're dealing with a Pisces here, this is a beautiful yin and yang energy here. Y'all ain't finna play with me. They telling me to hurry up, y'all. You see that? It's a beautiful unity here. The word unity is definitely coming up for me. And sometimes the word unity also talks about triangle. It's a strong foundation with a nice peak here. I see somebody who displays a lot of love and affection for you. Somebody could be trying to seduce you. So if you're into a Pisces right now, I definitely see that this could be a strong connection for you. Here on this card, we got an Aries here. We got Aries, Sag, and we have Libra, Scorpio, and Sag again. You might be meeting somebody within the next 6 to 9 months. I'm a Virgo sun and Venus with a Leo moon. Ooh, we see, I understand your plight. I love being in a relationship where I can be myself. He keeps me not having to be so serious. That is a beautiful relationship. We have the microphone here with the Sagittarius energy, and it talks about self-expressions, speaking your truth, being heard, speaking up, and having an open dialogue, having open communication. So making sure your communication is on the forefront. There's some exploration here. There could be some travel here. It's a time for you to really plan. What is it that you want to do next? If you're dating an Aries or if you're in a committed relationship, explore them. That's what they're saying to you. Explore me. Touch my body. That's what they're saying. Don't get mad at the messenger because I don't really want to feel that or see that, but I'm just saying they want you to explore them in different and new ways. If you are an earth sign dating an Aries, you better step up your game is all I'm saying. It's time for you to look at things in your relationship from a new perspective, but there's definitely some transition and change coming in the next 6 to 9 months here, or in the autumn. If you have connections to a Scorpio, if you have connections to a Libra, give yourself about 3 to maybe 6 to 9 months in this energy. This is queen energy. This is somebody who matches, okay? This is somebody who you hold in high regard, okay? But also understanding that they could be a little bit demanding. You can't come to them incorrect. Yeah. There's definitely some travel here. It's a time for no resistance, being more flexible, right? Going with the flow, moving on, taking life's journey. All my children are Libra, Aries, Virgo, and Scorpio. I see strong family roots with this Leo energy here. Faithfulness here, loyalty, trust, and it's about trust. So if you're dealing with a Leo energy, there's kindred spirits, like I said, soulmates. It's such a beautiful energy, guys. Sometimes we have to let go of things from the past. That's some of the reason why we hold some trouble or disdain in our relationships, right? It's not because our person wants to leave us or we want to leave our person. It's because the person and I are holding on to things. So when you show up, and I say you because you're here, you can't go make your person be authentic. You have to show up authentic. Allow yourself to be 100% you first. And in that space, when you're 100% you in that space, that's when they are able to literally be themselves, because y'all are complementing, y'all are mirroring each other, okay? The sacrifice of truly showing up as you are, leaving behind the past or acknowledging it and healing it, allows them the same, okay? I'm going to get one more card for you guys, but this is feeling good. For those who are looking for commitment, I could see commitment coming in, especially if you got a Leo here. It doesn't have to be Leo. It could just be a very strong connection, a very fiery connection. You could also be dealing with another fire sign. But like I said, they're dependable. They're sincere with their intentions towards you, earth signs. They love you, okay? I love that for me because I have a Virgo Venus. I'm going to just go ahead and snatch that real quick. I love that for me because as a Leo, I know my heart. A lot of people feel like the Leo is all about the ego, but it's not. The Leo is all about the love. And with my Virgo, she ready. She's saying, India Ari, I am ready for love. Yeah, sincerity. Okay. Last card. Another Pisces card. Full. Let me tell you something. Spirit ain't playing about y'all. I love the way my cards speak. I love the connection that Spirit gives. We got this Pisces card. Hey, Miss Claudia. Balance with spirituality and practicality. What did I say in the beginning? Didn't I say there was a yin and yang energy? Right? Look at that. The Pisces is the epitome of the yin and yang. It's the balance, right? Here it is. Just in case you didn't hear us the first time, boom, here it is. It's a really beautiful connection. And it's a beautiful, beautiful connection for however long it needs to be. And when it doesn't need to be, you can go in another direction if you choose and still be happy, because what that connection brought you was so beautiful. You understand? Because sometimes we hold on past and I have to tell you this, sometimes we hold on past the expiration. So it's important to allow the fullness of the relationship, right? Allow it to stay in that space and as long as it can be. And when your spirit and their spirit says it's time to go, release them in love and allow more to come in, because we don't go backwards, we upgrade. So if it's time for something to be over, it's okay. Because guess what? I'm getting an upgrade. I got promoted. I learned. And that's beautiful. Okay? Balance. Last but not least, fire sign, sun, moon, rising. Let's get it. Let's get it. Taurus and Leo men make for great male friends for me, though. What's your sign? The art of... What is it? Hey, Ballet. Capricorn. Okay, so you prefer, you said Leo and Sag.
Oh, what's the water?
I don't remember. I'll look through it when I'm done and tell you. It's going to be posted on YT. I know you know that because you're going to post it for me. I love you. Look at it. She looking at me like she gave me the death stare, y'all. It was the Scorpio stare for me. Hey, Earth Empress. How are you, sweetheart? I was thinking about you last night. And then this rising. I love
See,
this.
that's why you're not on church.
I know.
It's 8:00.
I gotta go. Let me get these Leos, this fire signs done. Come on, y'all.
You said it. You said Leos.
That's because I read.
Is the other fire sign other than Leo?
See, she messy. That's them Scorpios for you. Come on, fire signs. Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and don't forget your Virgo. Your Venus placements. They say hi, Elle.
Hey.
She said this Taurus, Moon, and Sun. Oh, Jennifer's moderating for us today. Thank you, Jennifer, for moderating. Thank you for giving me clarity for our beautiful. Thank you. They told me to clean this space. Clear out the
That's
energy.
what you said?
Mm-hmm. Want me to stick your finger in it and transform it?
Yeah, please.
All right, I got you. This is also why I'm not on track, because you be having these side conversations with me.
No, I didn't. Don't
And
blame
I love
me.
this. And I love.
Don't sing him. Who's that?
Alcina?
Oh.
Who you thought it was? Drake?
No.
Drake? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know, I can't
You gonna
read
say it
those.
out loud. Don't say it out loud. I said.
I don't know who that is.
Same name as, nickname as my dad.
Oh, thank
You know
you.
what I'm talking about now?
Oh, I've been up prepping my baths. That's great. Good night. Have a beautiful night. Clearing out this space. Loving me more. Loving me most. She
Your
loving.
sister calling me.
Oh, tell her I said hello. Fire signs, let's go. Ooh, I'm seeing some good energy here. Come on, fire signs. What y'all got going on? When it comes to love, for the best and highest good. Remember, these are general readings. They are not one-to-one readings, and they are not meant to replace any financial advice, any legal advice, or medical advice. Please do not vibrate where you don't belong by taking readings that don't resonate with you. If it does not resonate, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Single readings are starting at $44.44 all the way up to $88.88. From LA. Okay.
She was asking.
Yeah, you know my readings is $44.44, girl.
She wanted one, but
She say she ain't paying that.
no, she's willing to pay.
That's my sister. Yeah, my sister she be like, I'ma catch you when you have a special. And she my sister. Now my other sister, she be like, how much do I owe you for your reading? Let me give you a tip. But that one right there, she be like, can I catch you on special? Now, when it comes to love for my fire signs, am I being fair and responsible with money? How can I give more? What have I done to deserve any isolation? Do I fully understand my influence? When it comes to love, there could be some disagreements about money in your connection right now. About the family, about home. There could be a serious rift in your relationship. If it's new love, this could be a person who is really stuck on money. So, you know, that person who talks about what you bring to the table, somebody who's really concerned about your finances, or you could be concerned about their finances. You could also be thinking about splitting from a relationship. You might be feeling like maybe it's time for us to leave. If you guys are going through some sort of divorce, you could be wondering if the settlement is going to be fair. But this is a card of materialism, And so when I think about the connection, or when I think about what you're pulling in, am I being overly materialistic when it comes to my partner? Is money really the main component or my driving force? And it could be, right? If I'm a fire sign, I could be worried about what my if you're a fire sign, or the person that you're dating is really concerned with money, they might want you to be more frugal. They may be concerned about your credit, but you can also be afraid of them. They could have some trauma in the past about people taking advantage of them. They could have some sort of trauma in the past of people, using them or feeling used, or you could be feeling that same energy as well. So it's a really good opportunity for you to truly kind of figure out what you value, because in this connection, you could be just looking for people for money, looking for a sugar daddy, looking for a sugar mama, looking for a sugar baby. These are things that are showing up for you right now. Or you could be feeling like, if you have a low confidence or low self-worth when it comes to the way you manage money, you can actually attract a partner that's very prude and crude when it comes to money, and they speak to you or treat you in a way where they feel like they have to govern your money, or they're not very giving, very miserly, or very stingy. That's something that could be coming up for you as well. Give me more about my fire signs in connection: Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yeah, if you're dealing with a Capricorn right now, they could have a very sharp tongue. This is someone who can come off very arrogant. They're looking to be impressed when it comes to love. They're looking for somebody who has a lot to offer, if that makes sense. They can also come off very superior and precise, like they know it all, or experts in their connections. This is somebody who can be very intense with their energy, but they might have a lot of excellence. They might work really, really hard. If you're dealing with somebody who is a Scorpio as a fire sign, you could be dealing with somebody who's very aloof in their energy. They could be a very up and down. Like I'm seeing the cool cat, but I'm also seeing, like I said, aloof. Somebody who comes in very disengaged. Hi there. Somebody who is, they want what they want, but they want it when they want it, not necessarily when you want it. If you're dealing with a Taurus, there's this unconditional love here, some soulmate type of energy. It looks like you guys have an uncommon bond here. For the fire signs, there's a lot of appreciation here, affection. It feels like best friends and maybe some infinite love here. But again, money could be at the very forefront of their mind, and so that could keep them from really loving you, perhaps the way you desire or the way they desire. They may feel like they're out of your league because they don't have enough money, or maybe they can't provide for you, or perhaps you feel like you don't want to take the risk because you're not willing to foot the bill if you're the person that's the breadwinner. Who else is coming through? Right now, I also have Aries coming in for fire signs. So if you're dating another fire sign, this could be somebody who likes to give you a little push and pull here. Somebody who is very amped up, ready to go. They're very sudden in their actions. They're always wanting to put something in motion. They have a lot of focus, and they change their minds a lot. This could be somebody who has a lot of anxiety, a lot of tension, especially when it comes to money here, okay? When it comes to resources, when it comes to shared resources, they have a lot of stress. They don't want that, okay? When it comes to, they're very aggressive. Again, they weren't done. This Aries energy, very aggressive here. They're very driven, very combustible right now. So they could have a lot of aggression, a lot of anger. They have a very unpredictable personality right now. Not very stable in their energy. So it could very well be driven again by a lack of money or fear of not having enough. When they are financially stable, they may be more compassionate and loving towards you. If you have an Aquarius energy, be mindful. There could be an illusion here. Somebody playing mind games with you. This is somebody who runs a very specific program. They're not likely to change. What you see is what you get. But sometimes what you see is not what it seems. Like I said, they put put you in a head game, a lot of hallucinations, confusion, and it could be dealing with money. It could be dealing with, they could also just be, thank you. They can also just have a very open imagination, and they can also be very imaginative. So sometimes what they see and visualize in their mind doesn't ever show up in their real life. It never materializes because their mind is so broad and so open. I see if you're dealing with a Virgo, you might be feeling like it's just a headache. You're tired of it. You're like, it's annoying. Y'all are disagreeing. And again, Virgos are very studious. They're also ruled by Mercury, so communication is key. So when it comes to finances, when it comes to resources, when it comes to shared resources, you could be putting on them pressure to make sure that they do what they have to do, and they may not like it. Also with be mindful, this person could also be not as well. You could be dealing with somebody dealing with some sort of physical pain, some sort of underlying conditions, and it's costing a lot of money, maybe a lot of doctor's bills and things like that. Let me explore this a little bit more. Give me more on this, Virgo. They could be costing you a lot of money, or they could be spending a lot of money to take care of their health. It looks like their body is giving them some sort of signal. Give me more on this Virgo energy with the fire sign here, please. Thank you. I'm feeling like a lot of sensitivity around the mouth, around the teeth. It could be costing a lot of money. Maybe they weren't taking care of themselves. They took a lot of risk, and they took a lot of risk maybe with their health. They were very uncertain, so they didn't prepare or plan. They may have gambled with the money, or gambled with money, or they just let life happen the way it happens, and you're kind of frustrated with them, or vice versa. I see someone's walking away here. Someone's getting rejected here. Wow. Yeah, it looks like there's some sort of rejection coming in with the Capricorn energy. Fire and Capricorn energy. Please check your Venus placement. Somebody is tired. They're cutting the cord. They're like, financially, physically, emotionally, it's not working for me. I'm done. Again, this may not apply to everyone. So if you get something in this message that does not resonate, it's okay. These are general readings, not one-to-one readings. And if something pops up, it doesn't necessarily mean this is your story, but it could be a warning to pay attention to the energy that is around you. And I must say that over and over again, because somebody here is very literal when it comes to these messages. And I'm telling you, Spirit is saying, don't take everything so damn literal. Pay attention. Trust your intuition, okay? Now with another Taurus energy, again, there's a synergy here. Somebody, if you were questioning if that was for you, that Taurus reading, guess what it was? Again, teammates, collaboration, display of love. This is a cohesive energy. So you guys are connecting on some level. Now this might be a new Taurus because the 3 is here. Something new and creative is coming in for you. We also have a consistent with the bird cage. Now be mindful that this Taurus could be a bit clingy. They're not, it's not just all fun and roses. They have a very confined way of thinking, and they really do like to have their freedom. So if you want a person that's not going to run around on you, this might not be the best here, because this person wants freedom. Somebody wants to get out of here. They want you. They're very jealous, and they're trapped in their mind. Spirit is saying predator. It looks like there's a couple of different connections here when it comes to Taurus. So you have to, your person. This is somebody who's possessive and restless. This is somebody who has options, okay? This Taurus is not the same as the other Taurus. The first Taurus wants to build. This is a number 3. The other Taurus that I showed you earlier, the soulmate Taurus, where are you at? Where's that soulmate Taurus? Was a number 6. But this other Taurus, this number 4, maybe they have a life path number 4. This number 4 Taurus, nah, they ain't it. Pay attention to their life path number. Spirit is saying they are not all the same. They are not all the same. So just because that you may have one Taurus, pay attention to, like, if they have 4s in their birthdays or in their address or something with the number 4, because this one right here has a whole different energy from the other two. And I don't want you to get in and be like, oh, it's great with my Taurus and my Taurus, even though they keep showing you this energy that doesn't align, okay? This is somebody that maybe have been confined, because I'm seeing confinement here. They're stuck in their thoughts and imaginations. And like I said, predator. This is somebody who steals your energy. And when you think about the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, thank you, Spirit, the 4 and the 4. When you get this pair together, this says run, bitch, run. Okay? Let me tell you why. Because this is somebody who is not having their resources. This is an ending because of resources. So this particular energy here, this particular one with the 4 energy, they ain't building with you, baby. They taking from you. They're draining you. They're the reason why you feel this way. You see this cage, they're a bird trapped in a cage. They want to be free. They want to roam. They don't want to be here. All right? They're not like these other ones. There's also a Capricorn like that. So there's a Capricorn that wants to walk away from you. They're not in the same energy. They're like, look, let me figure out how I can make my great escape. They don't want you. That's not the case for all of them, okay? This is a 5 energy. This is a 4 energy. So just pay attention to the energy that they're giving you. If they're big on transformation, okay? I have to go ahead and give you that, because I don't want you to look at, well, you said, no, I did. However, there's multiple. And they all have different energy. 2 of them have a very strong positive energy. This other one, they came to take from you. And I think you can feel that. I think you can see that. Okay? So pay attention. Anything else for my fire signs? I guess so. That thing not only flew out, but hit my cup. There's an energy of its time. This is somebody in a wedding dress. So something is moving forward. But be mindful of the resources. Be mindful of the why. This is a yes and no. And this is a number 8. We are in an 8 year. It says it's time for action. Things are fast-tracked and are unfolding quickly and smoothly. So you may be attracting somebody that is an earth sign. With this 4 of Pentacles that's coming into your life, but they could be very, very focused on money and resources. So they may come in and say, well, I want to protect my assets. I don't want to commingle assets with you. And you might get a little offended with that. Don't, because she's happy. She's happy. So don't get caught up on the little things, but don't let nobody come up in here and use you either, okay? The last card for you guys, full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. So examine things as they are. Look at things for the whole, not just the half or the percentage that you want to see. Sagittarius is a movement card. It's about forward movement. It's also about acclaim and making things happen. Sagittarius is also a very sensitive energy, but it's also a freedom loving energy, and it also represents like the ability to collect oneself and move forward and heal, right? So there could be some things that need to be healed in your connections. A lot of connections here. There was a lot that popped out, but take what resonates, and if it doesn't resonate, leave the rest. Okay, leave the rest. I'm gonna end the reading with that. It was beautiful. I will be doing subscriber readings, not tomorrow, but the next Saturday. So catch me early so we can get them done. You know, that's my favorite time. Subscriber oracle readings are my favorite. They are so beautiful, so amazing, and I love you guys. So I'm gonna get these videos posted for y'all today and tomorrow. I hope y'all have a beautiful weekend, and thank you for the love and support. 31.7K likes. Thank you for the hearts and the gifts. Have a great weekend. Wellness. Today is a Wellness Freedom Friday, so live free. All right, guys. Bye.